And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Woolley Show. With me is Ming Chen.
What's up, everybody?
And I am Cameron Woolley. So, All-Star break in baseball. Thank God I get to go a week without watching the biggest losers in the sport. Well, you've got to be euphoric.
I'm pretty happy.
I told you they were going to get the split.
I
told you.
You did. I didn't believe you. It was,
I freaking told you,
first
man.
two games of that 4-game series, not that great.
For you, well, you know,
us.
the Orioles are good now.
Yes.
They know how to respond to adversity.
Listen, you drop the first two games of 4-game series, automatically you're like, all right, they're getting swept.
Yeah, of course, that naturally.
And it didn't look good. But yeah, that third game they played after recorded last week. Yankees jump out to a lead. Doesn't hold though. So
Yep.
it's like, okay.
As per usual.
I listen.
I've
seen this many times.
The bullpen's really good.
Seen this many times. I thought they were getting swept, and I think I mentioned this last week. If you look at the stats, Orioles haven't been swept since sometime mid last year. So it's a good sign for them. So I thought, it's like, all right, well, at least they're not getting swept. But they were. It was a tough 7-game road trip, and dropping the first two of that it didn't look good.
Yankees, of course, then you're looking forward to this series.
Didn't look good because the Orioles had 4 games against the Yankees and 3 against the Twins, who they don't really play that great against at Target Field. And the Twins, say what you want, they're still first place in the AL Central, even though I believe
their pitching is fantastic.
Their pitching is fantastic. The rest of them overpaying for Carlos Correa with his leg half hanging off, not so good.
And Correa is back. Is really what kills him.
Right.
He has back problems.
Yeah, and apparently
I wouldn't be shocked if he starts doing icy hot ads in the future.
I said, oh yeah, him and Shaq teaming up.
Okay, well, Shaq is like the king of doing commercials for sketchy companies. Remember, he's the spokesman for the General.
Right.
Car insurance, which does not have the best reputation.
Which is great, though, because he's doing them because they're like, hey, we'll throw you a bunch of money. He's like, okay, he doesn't really need the money, but it must be so much that he's like, I'd be stupid to turn this down.
Yeah, because he's Shaq. He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't. Shaq is...
Did you hear the things he says? No, Charles Barkley is the out-of-pocket one on that panel.
Well, yeah, that's the one. He's a unhinged man.
But they can't fire him.
No, I guess not.
He has the safest job security out of anybody on television.
I guess so. I mean, he's got to watch his mouth a little bit, especially in 2023. You know, woke culture and all. He can't say anything.
It doesn't matter. He's Charles Barkley.
Good point.
Although, he did get told to stop talking about the big women in San Antonio. Have you seen it? He had like a decade-long beef with San Antonio women because he kept insisting that they were big and fat.
Yes.
And his main tagline, now, I don't know how he was allowed to say this on TV up until like last year. He said, quote, his main line was, Victoria is a secret down there in San Antonio.
he did say that.
If you are familiar with Victoria's Secret,
yes,
you know that you know why that is both out of pocket and hilarious.
Right.
So
still, you can't just go around saying that, dude. It's ridiculous.
I've heard worse behind closed doors.
It's ridiculous.
I'm not going to go out and say anything about people because the way the world works, whenever people talk behind closed doors, there's a policy of mutually assured destruction.
Yes.
If one person tries taking someone down, the domino effect starts. There's a chain reaction. Next thing you know, a bunch of people are out of jobs. So, at least that's how it works among at least my people.
Right.
But I'd assume that's how it works among people in like showbiz. I mean, you have a bit more of an inside track there, but
somewhat, not much.
You have. I said you have
fringe. I'm on the fringe.
You have a bit more of an inside track than me.
Okay.
Into that business.
Well, Cameron, haven't been in the entertainment industry. No, I'm kidding. So ridiculous.
Hey, dude, Comic Book Men ran for a long time.
7 seasons, 96 episodes, my friends. Yes. But we need to get ourselves on some kind of sport-based reality show, though.
Oh no, just follow me around. I've thought about starting the stream on Twitch, like just during Yankee games.
Oh, we could do that, yeah. Oh, that would be cool. I would watch that. Watch you start flipping out.
Because I was like, my live reaction stuff is probably way more entertaining than me when I'm cooled off.
Right.
Like right now when I'm cool. Sure, there are some times where that anger just keeps stewing
good.
until I get in here. You've heard it firsthand. You know better than everybody else how I get when I'm angry.
Right.
You've seen the Hulk inside me.
I have.
You've seen it.
I have.
We've never watched. Actually, no, we have watched sporting events together. We went to a Devils game, and then it went horribly
wrong.
Yeah, they're great seats though. Great seats though.
Well, we had glass seats, man. Thanks to you.
Seats.
I left my VIP section to come sit at those glass seats. I had a spread. I had free sushi. There was a candy. Did I bring you candy? I can't remember. There's a candy buffet.
I don't have that much of a sweet tooth. I say as I'm eating.
I thought I brought you like
I'm eating like Pillsbury mini cookies.
I thought I brought you like candy, but whatever.
Oh, aren't the cookies at the Rock really good?
Oh yeah, the Mrs. Fields. Oh,
the Mrs. Fields.
Two for $6 is the best deal at the Rock, man.
Yeah. Next time I go to the Rock, like I gotta sit in the section where that's at.
Oh yeah.
Because like I don't want to spend half of a game just getting food.
Right.
Because like when I went to a Yankee game with a bunch of my friends, now Yankees Red Sox, this place was slammed.
Yes.
I went to get food. I got my cheese fries, my superstitious cheese fries. And I missed like nearly 2 innings.
That's a lot. Especially now with the pitch clock and everything. You do that now?
If there was a pitch clock, I would have missed like half the game.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And of course, since it's Yankees Red Sox, there's a lot of over managing and a bunch of stupid crap.
Yes, but did the fries work?
Yes, the fries worked.
Okay, they did the job. All right.
The Yankees, when Jose Trevino hit a RBI single in the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah. All right.
And I wish like the Yankees were in a place where like I felt confident in them, because going from Iona University to Yankee Stadium is super easy.
Meaning potentially you could go to more games.
Yes,
if you had the will to.
If I wanted to, I could easily hit like 20 games a year.
Right.
If I wanted to, but again, I don't want to line Brian Cashman's pockets.
Understood.
Although he did sort of hold somebody accountable. He fired the hitting coach. He fired Dylan Lawson.
Big news. Will this change anything? Will this change anything?
They hired Sean Casey, who apparently is a super likable dude. I mean, he was a former big leaguer.
Yeah.
Maybe they're... you know me, I want as many cutting-edge nerds in that Yankee clubhouse as humanly possible.
Yes.
You know me, I want data out the wazoo. I love analytics, everything, all of that. And it drives me nuts whenever people say that analytics are the problem with the Yankees, because what they do is they have the wrong people who implement or who utilize that information.
Yeah. Or
they have the wrong metrics. Whatever it is, they have the wrong metrics. But maybe like going in a direction like Sean Casey, who maybe takes a different approach, who isn't very much of an analytic thinker, who doesn't really rely on data that much. Maybe that is a bit of a good thing. I mean, I'm keeping an open mind when it comes at least to this offense until the end of the year. Because the rumors were that Dylan Lawson was like on the chopping block, like even during the offseason. Like they wanted to get rid of him.
Yeah. Well, now they have just cause.
Yeah.
Just cause.
I mean, they had cause last year. I mean, look at the entire second half.
What was it? Anthony Volpe that fixed his swing?
Yeah.
Because he went his was it chicken parm?
Yes, that I think
that was the line. The straw that broke the camel's back.
Yes, that was the straw that broke the camel's back, and I feel like, and this is why
that and Aaron Hicks suddenly hitting like Ted Williams.
Yes. Well, Luis Arraez is the one who's really hitting. Actually, No, Luis Rise is not hitting for nearly enough power to beat Ted Williams. He's like Tony Gwynn.
Yeah.
But
Well, Sean Casey.
has the Knicks like cooled down?
Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Oh yeah, I mean, that's. It's
if you're getting,
it's Aaron Hicks. Come on.
If you're getting like a 105 WRC plus bat out of him for that amount of money that we're spending,
yes, you paid Aaron Hicks to beat you last week. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I've had those quips coming for years, but
and he did hit a home run during that series last week.
It was in a loss though.
It was in a loss, sure, but still.
Yeah, I'd rather it be in a regular season game in July than in a elimination game in October. So
that would be a storybook ending or beginning or whatever. A storybook story. It could still happen.
I would have to turn my ringer off. Because you'd be texting me although if the Yankees and Orioles played in the playoff series, we'd have to find a way to get it to make it work.
Oh yeah,
in terms of like recording.
Oh, we're definitely yes.
Like if the Yankees and Orioles play in the play, we'd have to like do a virtual like a Zoom show or something.
It's looking pretty possible right now, my friend. Which would make me
the Yankees make the
beyond
playoffs.
happy.
The Yankees aren't in a playoff spot right now, dude.
No, they're not. They're not.
Although I want to go back to what I was saying before about the optics.
Okay.
Of the Volpe chicken parm thing, and that's
bad. Is what it is,
and it's why I said the way for the Yankees to start holding themselves a bit more accountable is for the optics to get bad.
Okay.
And if you notice, things are starting to turn. More and more op-eds are coming out questioning Brian Cashman, like from reputable reporters.
Right.
Coming out with op-eds, sort of attacking the roster construction, mentioning Brian Cashman by name. And the optics. And again, Dylan Lawson didn't get fired because they genuinely thought he was doing a bad job, or because like they were so, because winning is so important to them. Because winning isn't as important to the Yankees anymore as money. But the optics of the Anthony Volpe chicken parm story became such a bad look on them to keep that hitting coach around that they had to get rid of him.
Right.
It's the first time Brian Cashman has ever fired someone mid-season.
Really?
Yes. Now, Brian Cashman been the Yankee GM for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Or like 25. It was after Stick Michael.
Wow, that's a shocking bit of news then. I didn't know that. I thought heads were rolling, whenever they're justified.
And that is why I want optics to get back, because that is when, again, that's how the Giants ended up waking up and letting Gettleman retire and firing Joe Judge. And because the optics got bad.
Right.
It became so undefendable to keep those two around. And more specifically, Gettleman. And it caused them to take action, go outside the organization, and hire Joe Shane, who ended up hiring Brian Daboll. That is what it
worked
takes.
out pretty well.
That is what it takes to make change in the New York sports market.
Worked out pretty well. All right, well, with this being said, we got a new hitting coach. Who needs fixing? I mean, you could say everybody.
I'm going to start, like, you know that Animaniacs song where they started saying United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, like, everybody except, like, Volpe seems to have figured his stuff out.
Chicken parm.
Yeah.
And his old batting stance or whatever they discovered by watching tape at it.
Yeah, his aunt's chicken parm and his former minor league teammate.
Yes.
Which I will say, dude, that chicken parm must have been good because, again, Volpe. His name's Anthony Volpe from, like, Bergen County.
Right.
He's Italian, but they don't screw around with their chicken parm.
Right.
That's some damn good chicken parm.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Now, I remember, like, after that story, I was craving chicken parm for, like, a week.
Right. Whoever, chicken parm, the Italian restaurant should thank Anthony Volpe. But chicken parm makes you do anything better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, the two
Dude,
names.
chicken parm is it's a good, reliable meal. You know
It
what
is.
you're gonna get.
Yes.
Although,
Well, it's better out here though. Let's not make any mistake here.
Yes. It's
East
better,
Coast chicken
it's
parm.
better the Northeast, like New Jersey, New York, Connecticut.
Yeah. For sure. Well, the two names that stand out to me here, Josh Donaldson, DJ LeMahieu. Two guys who are batting way under their potential, in my opinion. Is it age? Can it be fixed? Can a hitting coach look at Josh Donaldson like, dude?
If anybody, the thing with Donaldson,
Yes.
it's not that his power's gone. The power's there.
No, he hit a home run last week.
Dude, he's had 14 hits.
Yes.
10 of those hits are home runs. Like 15 of those hits.
So
10 of them are home runs.
all he's got to do is make contact.
Like I feel like maybe a veteran voice. Now, I'm going to keep an open mind,
Okay.
like any other coach. Like any other coach who has a bit of a different approach, who is coming in as a bit of an outsider, I'm going to keep an open mind.
Okay.
Because maybe this isn't like the same thing as before, and we'll see in the next couple weeks as to whether this has a super positive effect on the rest of the team, on players like Josh Donaldson and DJ LeMahieu. I assume he was brought in because he can communicate with veterans, players who are washed up and like that, who can maybe get a little bit more out of guys who are on their back nine, or in the case of Josh Donaldson, like he's on hole 17. Actually, no, he's on his 18th hole, dude. He's retiring after this year. There's no way.
I mean,
some moronic team is going to pick him up in free agency. The Yankees know this too. It's not like the Yankees are going to keep Josh Donaldson around. Like, they're completely caught in the sunk cost fallacy. They're completely caught there. It's not like they want Josh Donaldson. Well, actually, no, they do want Josh Donaldson in the lineup right now. I'm not going to give them too much credit. Like, they know Josh Donaldson is a financial burden on the team, and he's gonna be shot out of a cannon after.
He's just a
next
burden
year.
on the team. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, he is a total burden.
Dude's hitting 144. I think his slugging is like 250 or something.
No, he's slugging like
He's
400.
All right.
His power is there. He has power.
Yeah, 144 though, dude. Ooh. All right, his OPB is 232. That's not good.
Yeah.
We could get on base better than faster than he could. We could literally sit there without swinging the bat, I think, and we would get up more than Josh Donaldson. Ooh. And I'm sorry, his average went up to 152 according to.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 15 hits, 10 home runs. So if he does make contact, it goes out. All he's got to do is hit the stinking ball, man.
Oh, the hitting of baseball is really hard. I feel like he's consistently slugging like 400. Like, the power's there.
Okay.
The thing, he isn't making any good contact. His swing decisions are terrible. He's a mistake hitter.
Right.
And I want to get into this point because I was thinking about this yesterday. And I feel like this would have been an interesting thing to bring up. Everyone, or at least the people who aren't analytical thinkers, who I think are I'm just going to be straight up, they're wrong. They are wrong to not trust analytics and all that, because it's proven time and time again that the teams who utilize analytics the best and utilize sabermetrics in the most optimal way are the teams that win championships.
Yeah,
like, look at the Astros. Look at although the Astros are starting to back away from analytics for whatever goddamn reason, and it's starting to show in their performance.
Rays, yeah.
You go like the Rays, the Dodgers.
Yep.
The Braves. I mean, good Lord, dude, the Braves.
It's working out for them.
Like, the Braves, like, you look at what the Devils are doing in hockey. That's what the Braves are doing. They're getting all of these good players on cost-effective deals. They're maximizing value.
Serviceable guys who contribute, yes.
Although, what I was thinking before is that maybe, like, getting to hit for more average is not particularly a bad thing. As long as you're not sacrificing power to do it.
Right.
Like, making contact is being misconstrued by so many people as completely selling out power to put stick on ball and that sort of God damn it, dude. I was making such a good point.
You were on a roll, dude.
Like, putting stick on ball leads
Yes.
to bad contact, which leads to double plays.
Okay, fair enough.
Although, however, if you are trying to hit for more average, and if you are making better swing decisions, hitting for more average means your batting average goes up, and when you hit for average,
You get on base.
yes.
Why? Because he gets on base. Thank you, Brad Pitt.
Yes.
Thank you, Billy Bean.
Billy Bean and Brad. Although, I don't know, Billy Bean probably didn't have that whole, he gets on base. Like,
Let's just say he did.
I know, that was just Brad Pitt being a really
All right, movie
good-
magic.
Brad Pitt being a
Being a really good actor.
good actor,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, sorry, DJ May was slugging 357. That's not
yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's pretty.
Like, you can hit for average as long as you're not sacrificing power. Like, that's my point.
Yeah.
What the Yankees need to start doing is getting on base.
Yes.
They need to get on base, because when you get on base, it's more likely you're going to score runs, and the more likely you score runs, the more likely it is that you're going to win games. This isn't a super mathy egghead way of doing it.
It's pretty
or
simple.
thinking about baseball. It's a simple way of doing it.
Yeah.
It's just using statistics to apply it.
Yeah.
Everyone talks about, like, oh, they swing for the fences too much. It's like, talk about, like, swinging for the fences is a bad thing. It's like, when you go up into the box, what the hell are you trying to do? When you swing as hard as you can, what the hell do you think you're trying to hit it?
Trying to hit it out of the park. Ideally, yes.
Yes.
It's the quickest way to score a run.
Yes.
Easiest way to
It's
score
the
a
most
run.
efficient way of scoring runs. It's the most efficient way of winning games. In the playoffs, this has been backtracked data by over a decade. Most of the runs that are scored in the playoffs come via the home run, even more than the regular season. The teams that hit bombs in October the most are the teams that win games, that win championships.
Yeah.
The Houston Astros didn't win the World Series by simply stringing together a bunch of singles. They won the World Series because they hit bombs.
Yeah, and they hit trash cans, but
That wasn't last year.
no, I know last year they earned it legitimately.
The Phillies didn't win the pennant because they strung together a bunch of singles and put bat on the ball and played a bunch
Kyle
of small
Schwarber
ball.
hit a bunch of bombs.
Yes.
Bryce Harper
Kyle
hit bombs.
Schwarber, Bryce Harper, and Rhys Hoskins going yard like every game. When you hit bombs, that's what wins games.
Yeah.
You can do that while still trying to hit for average.
Yeah.
Which is what I hope that Sean Casey is trying to do.
Yeah. Well,
Because the skill set of this team is not the skill set of a team that can do hit and runs and play small balls and sack bunt
Right.
and all that.
aim for the short porch. Aim for
It's
the
a
short
skill
porch.
set of a team that can hit a home run at literally any point.
Right.
Josh Donaldson, he makes good contact. Chances are it leaves the yard. Literally, most of his hits are home runs.
Yeah. 66%. of them.
Giancarlo Stanton, his main ability is to go yard.
And get injured, but yes.
Yeah, Harrison Bader. Actually, no, Harrison Bader isn't much of a power hitter, but take a look at, Aaron Judge is just good at everything hitting wise, but he
Yeah.
can even steal bases. I mean, Anthony Volpe has become more of a power bat.
Yeah. But speaking of hitting bombs, though, you're missing your main bomb hitter for I don't know how long.
They are stretching out this injury news.
I don't know how long.
Boone keeps saying that
Will he be back in
Judge
August?
is eventually going to come
Will he
back.
be back in August?
I don't know when the hell he's going to. Again, you know,
And if he,
again, this team is like watching a
If-
corpse.
if-
Even back in April, I knew the season was over before it started.
if he is out long term, what do you do?
He is. He had what? This isn't long term. He's been out long.
Let's say he's out till at least the playoffs. What do you do?
You don't make them. I guess you make a couple of trades. I guess I don't know. You can't sell off. You can't sell. You're not in a good financial position to rebuild.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go for broke every year. You're gonna have to trade off prospects.
Well, that's a good point.
Now, the good thing with the Yankee farm system is that they have a plethora of them, and they always have a plethora of them. I will say the Yankee farm system has gotten so much better.
They draw. Yeah, you guys draft really well.
Yeah, international free agents. That is one thing that I am not complaining about with Brian Cashman. He tries to keep the farm as stocked up as humanly possible. Yeah. Although, what good is the farm if you never call up the players? But
still, even Aaron Judge.
If you never call up the players or trade them.
Aaron Judge, what a draft pick. You gotta give it
I'm talking about the last few years. I mean, like Anthony
Volpe, Cabrera.
Like Austin Wells, even though that they're not giving him a goddamn chance, they're like he's doing well. Spencer Jones, to look out for him. That guy's going to give you nightmares in the future.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
Talking about the farm system, international free agents, Jason Dominguez.
Yep.
And even like way down, like in the FCL, they got like Roderick Arias.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of him? Keiner Delgado is going to be. I am excited to see his development, but the point is, the Yankees have prospects. They have them, but you can trade prospects and then restock on them. Again, international free agency, you can pluck some 16-year-old out of the Dominican Republic. Like, you can do that.
Right.
Not to mention Japan. Guys who come from there. Although the Yankees haven't utilized the Japanese free agent market nearly enough.
Who knows? You may draft the next Julio Rodriguez, man.
The Yankees could another Matsui. I have always been hell-bent on the Yankees getting another big masher from Japan. Because again, dude, team has not won a World Series since Hideki Matsui left.
True.
The last year that Hideki Matsui was on the Yankees,
they won a ring.
They won the World Series. He was World Series MVP.
Yeah. Good point.
Dude, they're clutch. Japanese hitters are clutch, man.
Yeah.
They are. And I'm saying that in the most endearing way possible.
Yeah.
I say that with the utmost respect.
Oh, no. I mean, the stats are there.
Like, I'm not saying it to be bigoted. Like, that is a term of endearment. Like, something that the way that they do baseball over there makes it so that those guys are just clutch. I mean, look at the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
I mean, Japan won the whole
thing.
They
won the whole enchilada, my friends. So, for sure. Well, I heard a soundbite this morning. I guess I interviewed Derek Jeter. He was like, the Yankees should get Juan Soto.
Wow. What a brilliant idea. Why not get one of the best hitters in baseball?
All right. I don't know. He was talking out of his ass. They're speculating that he might know something. He's in the inside. That he wouldn't just pull that out without some kind of nugget of truth.
I would love a rage trade for Juan Soto.
Okay.
I would love a reactionary rage trade for Juan Soto.
I don't think it's...
Do I think it's happening? No. Please, the Yankees... I mean, although they're not calling up Oswald Peraza for whatever reason. Right. It's like I would be... Although, again, we always go through this. Every trade deadline, there's always some speculation that the Yankees are going to trade for some superstar.
Sure.
Meanwhile, we're going to end up with a guy like Heimer Candelario, who's good.
Sure.
Like, he saw
not Juan Soto, though.
Like a 120 OPS plus bat is better than everything we have right now, but not Juan Soto. We were speculating that the Yankees are going to trade for Matt Olson. We traded for Josh Donaldson.
Yeah. Hey, he would... If Judge is out long term...
If Judge is out,
they need Juan Soto.
And if Judge is back in the playoffs, then Judge and Soto in the same line. That's stupid.
He does fill a need, but I don't know what you have to give up for that. Soto.
I would give up everybody. I would give up anybody who would be on the table outside of Judge and Cole. Like, to be honest. Okay, Judge, Cole, and Rodon.
Okay.
Because Rodon is... Like, I will say this. A 1-2 of Cole and Rodon is a World Series caliber.
Sure.
As much as I hate Hal Steinbrenner, he was right when he said that the team needed another, like, frontline ace.
Yeah. But, I was like, The old Yankees could go on and just grab Juan Soto at the trade deadline.
Well, because they had the balls to do it.
Yeah.
This team does have the resources. They're just like, they're way too rational. They are too rational of like, they're, God damn it, dude. My point is they're too rational.
Okay. Good point. I was like, man, that would instantly make them very good. Even better.
There is a Sean Casey quote.
Okay.
He said that Sean Casey has seen a lot of quick outs. No shit. Jameson Taillon going 8 shutout innings.
Yes, against his former team.
Jameson Taillon, who owns the
What's his ERA?
Going into that game,
Yeah.
owned a 6.93 ERA.
6.93.
Maybe that might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know.
If you can't hit against Jameson Taillon with a 6.93 ERA, that would that would frustrate me to no end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is a valid thing to be pissed.
Yeah, that combined against a game that was played 6 days ago against Baltimore Orioles. Luis Severino gave up a ton of runs. Baltimore wins 1-14-1.
It was has been. It's sad. It's sad.
Gunnar Henderson 2 home runs. Thank you very much. On the road to a possible Rookie of the Year. Thank you very much. Thanks for making us look good.
You guys just are good. Like,
I know it feels good though. It hasn't been like this.
Baseball at Camden Yards. That's electric to think.
I got to go to one game there, playoff game. It was against the Yankees. It was awesome.
Okay, wait. Apparently the Sean Casey quote.
Okay.
Okay, there's stuff that's coming out. Brian Hoke of MLB.com, who I interviewed for a school project,
Yes,
said that Yankees hitting coach Sean Casey said that he has had lengthy chats with Aaron Judge, Josh Donaldson, Anthony Rizzo, Harrison Bader, and Anthony Volpe already. Casey said that he senses there has been tension among Yankee hitters. Boy, I cannot wait for the tell-all book to come out.
tension.
About this team.
Who's causing this tension? Tension.
Maybe.
Okay. You don't want any tension in the clubhouse. You want everyone having fun. Who's the cause of this tension? That's a very telling quote, I feel. Very telling. Quick outs, tension. Well, I love it. He's getting to work early already, though. He's got hired. Talk to everybody. I don't know if the kid can go around yelling and throwing stuff around. Probably not, but they gotta be a little more calmer.
I'd like them to just.
Hit?
I want there to be a scene like again talking about Moneyball, where Billy Bean comes in, knocks down, knocks down the water cooler with a baseball bat. No, he the
boombox. Remember, it was Jeremy Giambi's boombox.
Yeah, he hit Jeremy Giambi's boombox with a bat.
Yeah,
said is losing fun.
Is this fun to you?
Is this fun?
Yeah, is this fun to you? I love it.
And then they said no, even though they were clearly having fun in the clubhouse after a loss. God, dude, that what a great movie. That movie, that is peak nonfiction.
Yeah,
folks.
good job. Good job, Aaron Sorkin. Great job.
I forgot Aaron Sorkin did that.
Yeah.
He does miss. That's a guy who's who does.
That Few Good Men. Yeah, he's all right.
I remember my freshman year of high school, we watched The Newsroom.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It was so weird seeing the guy from Dumb and Dumber do a serious role and absolutely kill it.
Yeah, it's called acting, my friends.
Yeah, I know.
Acting. Well, I hope this break is good for everybody.
I didn't watch a single pitch of the All-Star game.
Really? It was good. I thought it was good. Did you watch the home run derby?
I watched Julio Rodriguez's
He obliterated that ball.
I tweeted that he's getting piss tested after this.
He did hit 41 up, but he's playing in front of his home crowd. He had to look like Superman.
Dude, he was hitting like Superman.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a ridiculous
Display of, yes.
display of power. And it was against that tryhard Pete Alonso.
Oh, man. The guy takes the home runs way too seriously.
Dude,
Way too seriously. It's supposed to be fun.
yeah. I remember, like, Frank Fleming said that. Again, dude, Frank the Tank guy was, like, right about the Mets all the time. And said that, like, Pete Alonso's Game 7 of the World Series is the home run derby.
Yes, pretty much. Pretty much.
Because, I mean, he's on the Mets. What kind of substantial baseball is he going to be playing for them? So,
Yeah. I hate to be biased, but I think the best performance of the home run derby, Adley Rutschman.
he didn't even move on to the second round.
He didn't, but he hit bombs from both sides of the plate, which has never been done before.
That's right.
It's never been done before.
Adley
And
Rutschman is...
And honestly, had he not been put up against Luis Robert, he would have moved on.
Yeah.
Or Luis or Rodriguez.
Yeah.
But you just got a bad draw. But listen,
Like,
man, I don't. It's first time there.
I'm thinking this. If Aaron Judge had like the full clock, like he had the full like 4.5 minutes,
Yeah.
or like 5 minutes, I guess. Like if you go on the bonus time,
Yes.
If you had the 4 minutes plus the bonus time,
Yeah.
I feel like Aaron Judge could easily hit 50 home runs.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Because remember when he won the Derby, he was the higher seed, so he was done with his rounds in like a minute.
Yeah.
I remember when he went up against Justin Bohr. Like Justin Bohr hit like 22 home runs in the top half of that round. And I'm like, oh my god, no way, Judge is
Can't
getting
knock him
knocked
out.
out. And then Judge like just made quick work of him. Then he made quick work of Cody Bellinger, and then he made quick work of Miguel Sano.
Yeah.
Only time he ever did the home run derby, and it makes me so sad.
He proved his point.
He said that he'll do it once the All-Star game is back at Yankee Stadium.
Oh yeah. I mean, who knows when that'll be? But
They last did it in 2008. It's been 15.
it's been a little while. Which
There are some stadiums where they will never do the All-Star game.
I think Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa, the Tupperware, they'll never do the All-Star game there. Let's see.
Yeah, and then I think Wrigley and Fenway probably too small.
Well,
No, he had 30 some odd
no, Wrigley and Fenway are on the docket for
on the list. Okay.
next year. It's gonna be next year. I think they said it's gonna be in shit. God, I'm blanking. No, next year they said it's like gonna be in Atlanta. I think. Because remember, it was supposed to be in Atlanta.
Oh, then then the whole controversy.
With with that voting rights bill, and they moved it to Colorado.
All right. Globe Life Field 2024. So Texas
No,
Rangers.
yeah. It's gonna be
Citizens Bank Park 2026.
because of the 250th anniversary of Declaration of Independence. Because a lot of people forget that Philadelphia was the original capital of this country.
Right.
And they moved it away because Philadelphia sucks. No, wait. They moved it away. Didn't they move it away because of, like, the War of 1812 or something?
My history's
no.
not that good, so
No, I'm better with history than you, and I'm blanking on it.
yeah.
But it's like, there is probably going to be an All-Star game at Yankee Stadium before Aaron Judge retires.
And 2025 not announced yet, so that's where Wrigley might be in the mix.
Wrigley
and
and
Atlanta.
Fenway.
Yeah.
Wrigley and Fenway are
Yeah.
in the conversation for that.
Yeah.
Philadelphia's close enough to here. Maybe I'll make the trip.
All-Star game. I went back in what year is it? 2023. I think I went back in 2014 or 15 when it was at Citi Field.
2013 it was at
That was
Citi
13. Jesus, that far ago. Oh. Yeah, my friend got access. Like, you want to go? We'll just grab the whole strip. Home Run Derby. I was like, fine, let's go. Let's go. The TV show was still on though. I dropped a couple bucks on the All-Star game. That was fun. It was fun. Yeah, Prince Fielder's kid threw me one of the Home Run Derby balls. It's somewhere. It's in a box somewhere.
Prince Fielder's.
Yeah, I went early for a batting practice, so yeah, Prince Fielder's kid chucked me a ball. So thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. I imagine it might also be Prince if we're following the Yeah, I can't remember. But yeah, I like the home run derby format. I remember when I was watching. I think everybody would get like what 10 outs.
Yeah, I
And
miss
the money
10
ball?
out format.
Do you?
Yeah, because when it's time, you can't admire the bombs.
Good point. You're just hitting them as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I wonder if there's a way to mix the two together.
No.
Okay.
You can't mix it together. The 10 out format was way better.
I guess in the interest of keeping it shorter, too. If you time it,
MLB loves their pace.
I guess they love their clocks, huh? I hate the clocks. I take it back.
They're trying to appeal.
I miss the money ball, the gold ball. Remember the gold money ball? Sponsored by Century 21. That would be worth more.
MLB sponsorships have always been so random. Like I remember, like the playoffs used to be sponsored by like Camping World.
Yeah, you know why? Because Camping World's got money, man. Those RVs are good profit margins on those things.
Yeah, I'd assume. Now, if Bass Pro Shop sponsored it, then I'd understand how
Right.
they had the money because I've never been in one, but apparently it's like
Oh, Bass Pro Shop?
Like-
It's awesome. Climbing wall, like a fishing stream, waterfalls,
it's like
really good beef jerky.
God, what's an amazing store that women love so much? Like
A big one?
what, like Target or Macy's? Or
Sure,
something?
sure.
No, Bass Pro Shops is like Disney World.
No, it is. It's like bigger than Walmart, like
Yes.
the Walmart of like outdoors. It's like, hey
Yeah.
kid, you want to buy a crossbow? We got 20 of them.
You probably can't do that in New Jersey, but
But in West Virginia, that one you can.
in West Virginia, yeah.
You buy anything, they don't care.
That's where they like sell like assault rifles in Walmart.
They used to, back in the day. Yeah, I mean, do we congratulate Vlad Jr. for winning the home run derby?
We both can't stand
No, we
that guy.
cannot now.
It's such a stupid way to.
Randy Arozarena, much more likable character, but
Yeah, even I can't stand him either because he.
well,
kills
he's a
the
killer.
Yankees.
He's an ALE's killer, man.
Yeah, dude. But we can't stand.
He's a playoff killer.
Well, we can't stand Vladdy because
Eh.
he's just obnoxious like anybody on the Blue Jays. Although you have like more history with the Blue Jays because
Sure,
of
Cito
the-
Gaston, not putting in Mussina in the All-Star game.
Yeah, I guess
At
Cito
Kevin Yards.
Gaston.
That's the main beef. Still,
That's the main beef with
after
you.
30. It's been 30 years. It's been 30 years. Yeah, they kept playing the clip of Griffey hitting the home run derby ball off the warehouse.
Warehouse. Yeah.
The only one that's hit the warehouse ever.
I saw a clip of that, dude. The stadium lost it.
Yeah,
When he hit the warehouse.
yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Like there was a pause of time. There was like, "Ah!"
Yeah,
when he hit.
and
the
they
warehouse.
announced it. Yeah, yeah. Griffey, man. So you didn't
I'm
watch
shocked
it?
that Bonds never hit one there.
I am
If
too.
Barry Bonds played
I
in the
am too.
AL East, he would have.
Yeah, that's
Like a
well,
Barry
that was
Bonds-
the thing. They played maybe one, maybe two series there in his whole career, I believe. I don't think it's very often.
Yeah,
So
Bonds never like ran into one.
yeah, you're right. He would have.
If Bonds signed with the Yankees, he would have definitely hit the warehouse.
Yeah,
Jeez, do you imagine that team? Derek Jeter, Barry Bonds, Paul O'Neill, Bernie Williams.
Yeah.
Good lord.
that
Jorge Posada match. Dude, the 98 Yankees with
would've-
juiced up. The 98
With
Yankees
Barry
with
Bonds.
juiced Barry Bonds. They probably still would have traded for A-Rod too. So you
Yeah.
have like
oh yeah,
yeah, not only do you have one juiced up maniac, you have two juiced
Right.
up maniacs.
right. So you didn't watch one inning
Of the All-Star.
of the All-Star game.
I thought about throwing it on to see Garrett Cole's first
Yeah.
inning. And he had a 1-2-3, granted.
He did,
got
but they're too long,
two long flyouts. It was not
really
a
good
look.
defensive plays.
It was not
too.
good looking, although I'm sure the Yankees told us, like, dude, just throw junk.
And get out of
Junk,
there. Just
junk.
get out of there.
Get the hell
the
out of there.
lowest pitch count
For the
that you
love
can.
for the love
Listen,
of God.
yes.
We cannot take any
Right.
more injuries.
We can't lose you, especially in the All-Star game.
We
because of
cannot
the All-Star
lose
game.
you. Because Luis Robert is dealing with, like, a...
Yeah, he strained his calf or
Yeah, he
something,
strained
man.
his calf during the home run derby.
Yeah. He'll be fine. He's young.
Yeah. those muscles aren't deteriorating.
Yeah,
yet.
they'll repair themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat a few bananas, you're good.
Yeah. No, it was a good game, close. Unfortunately, Felix Bautista gave up the 2 runs, the 2 winning runs, losing pitcher.
And NL won the All-Star game
They
first
did.
time since
First-
2012.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, Felix Bautista didn't look great. He didn't even look like he was trying, though. He just looked like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
They're 28 pitches. I'm sure, Brandon Hyde's really happy about that, but yeah, I'm not overly concerned over his performance. And
Random bit of hockey news.
Yes.
The Bruins signed Jesper Boqvist. So I probably got your hopes up so much. You were probably expecting me to say, "Oh my God, the Devils traded for Connor Hellebuck."
Right. Or they got Linus Allmark.
Yeah, that was what we've been speculating.
No chance.
Linus Allmark.
No chance in hell that's happening. Great to think about, but yeah.
If the Devils traded for Linus Allmark, I would have been flipping out. I was like, dude, hold up. Oh my God, Linus Allmark got traded to the Devils. Oh my God. The Devils, I don't know if they're gonna make a move for a goalie. It's like we can afford to spend a year trying to develop a Gira Schmid.
Yeah.
Although this team should be absolutely looking to win a championship, and anything less than a conference finals appearance next year is going to be disappointing. But,
yeah. No, I agree.
Or going to Game 7 in the second round would be considered progress. I'm okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you put up a fight in the second round,
for sure,
that's progress. That's fine. Losing in the first round or missing the playoffs, that is unacceptable.
No.
Lindy Ruff needs to be shot out of a cannon in that case.
Yes. I agree.
Maybe give Akira Schmid some. I want them to give Schmid more starting reps.
Yeah, but they had a good tandem where they can rest too.
They can load manage.
Yeah.
It's like Vanacek. We saw how a full year of starting, being a full blown starter, he flamed out in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Give him a bit more time, split starts. Him and Akira Schmid, give Schmid have it be 50-50.
Yeah.
Maybe?
To be fair, they're not there without him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
they're
just
not
to be
in the
fair,
playoffs without Vanacek.
Right.
We wanted average goaltending and we got it. So.
I'll take average if the offense is above average.
The offense is one of the best offenses.
Yeah. All you gotta do is score more than the other team. Ultimately.
Also, not for nothing, the defense is actually a strength of the team now. That's something that's so overlooked.
Music to my ears, man.
Is the defense.
Music to my ears.
Because even our forwards, dude, Selke finalist.
Yes.
In Nico Hischier.
Yes.
We're gonna have a guy who is probably gonna drum up some Selke speculation in the future, and Dawson Mercer.
Yes.
Got Eric Holla. Jack Hughes is no slouch defensively either.
Nope.
The only. Sure, there are guys on there who are full-blown offense. Sure, Jesper Bratt, can't really trust him to defend that much. Timo Meyer, not really a defensive forward. Tyler Toffoli, not known for his defense either. Andre Palat, not super defensive, but again, they're forwards.
Right. Still looking good, though. So,
yeah.
And, good luck in Boston, Jesper Boqvist. I hope he doesn't turn into... I thought Pavel Zacha was killing them, man. The Devils.
Yeah, no. Yeah, although we got Eric Holla from that trade.
Yeah,
It's one of those rare...
All right, it evened out.
Although they gave Pavel Zacha a 4-year contract, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
This is why you don't extend all of your players in the middle of the regular season when you're having a historic year.
Yeah.
Because if you get bounced in the first round,
right.
like Boston,
yeah, it's shoot, what have we done?
Yeah, it's shit. We signed Pavel Zacha to a 4-year contract.
I mean,
it's they're in the honeymoon phase with the team.
Right.
They're nothing is wrong with this team. We just got to keep everybody, and we'll win forever.
Yeah. So Jesper Boak. Well, they.
And then they're like, then.
I guess they had to replace
And
Taylor.
then it's all like, well, shit, we signed Pavel Zacha to a 4-year deal.
Right. Well, they got a big hole. They got to find the next Taylor Hall.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dude, Taylor Hall signed with or he got traded to the Blackhawks. So he's gonna be with Connor Bedard.
Yeah.
That's gonna be an interesting thing to see play out. Connor Bedard and Taylor Hall on the same line.
Yeah.
Last time Taylor Hall played with the rookie center was Nico Hischier.
That's right.
I mean, saw how that season turned out for Hall, at least. Although I don't think he's ever going to do something like that ever again. Just saying, dude, Taylor Hall was not the same after he left New Jersey.
No. But what are you going to do?
Taylor Hall was him.
Yes, he was.
On the Devils, he was just the man. That was such a crappy team, but dude, Taylor Hall just carried them to the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, so second half of the season, baseball, going back to baseball. I'm just you're open for anything right now. I'm still waiting for the other shoe to drop.
You have trust issues, and
well,
those are valid.
Listen,
those are valid.
Listen, I was around
for you to have trust
when Baltimore was running with the division in 2005, and then after the All-Star break, the wheels fell off. The drug allegations, the Rafael Palmeiro. I did not take steroids. Tejada and
Miguel Tejada or
Miguel Tejada, yeah, no, they're just B12 shots. I don't know. You weren't around for this, or maybe you were. I can't remember.
I was 1 year.
You were a year old. Okay, fair enough. And and they fell off a cliff. So that was tough to watch. I don't think this team is that team. So, hey, if they go 500 from here on out, they'll be close to 100 wins. So I can take that. Although they got a pretty tough schedule ahead of them. Baltimore does. But it's nice to see meaningful baseball in July. Because, most years that's not the case.
Yeah.
It's over. It's usually over by now. It's good to see when they play the Yankees, competitive games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, very competitive. And it's been fun. So hey, if Baltimore can play the second half as good as they played the first half, over 100 wins. That's tough to fathom. Also, not for nothing, but they're only 2 games back of the Rays, so who knows, man? Who knows? Yankees are 1 game back the wild card. I don't think they'll stay there. I don't think the Blue Jays are that great. Although Alek Manoah came back from the minors and threw pretty well, so if he could
Against the Tigers.
I know, but still, if he continues, watch out. Watch out. I mean, they got a pretty decent rotation. I don't think the Yankees are missing the playoffs. But if they do, then heads will roll and they'll make changes, right? As you keep saying.
I don't know if heads will roll. Cashman's not going anywhere. We know this. Maybe it'll force them to rage sign Shohei Ohtani. Because remember, when they missed the playoffs in 2008, it caused them to go crazy and rage sign CC Sabathia and Mark Teixeira.
It worked.
Yeah, it worked.
It worked. I mean, if Judge is out long term, though, you need a bat. If that bat's Juan Soto,
I think the more likely trade scenario for an outfielder is Cody Bellinger.
Having a decent year.
He's got a good aura of a Yankee,
right?
If you know what I mean.
Former MVP Cody Bellinger.
Dad played for the Yankees.
Yeah. Oh, yes, he did. I keep forgetting
Yeah,
that.
Clay Bellinger.
Clay Bellinger. That could work out if he can return to form a little bit more.
He's already returned to form
Yeah.
in
Where's he? Chicago.
Chicago, yeah. He's hitting like over 300. He's hitting bombs.
Wow. Okay.
He's putting together a very good year in Chicago.
Cost you less than Juan Soto.
Yeah.
A lot less.
But like, I'd want the Yankees to go like complete balls to the wall and trade for Juan Soto. That's the dream, but
Yeah.
I know for a fact it's not going to happen.
Then if Judge came back, that Soto, Judge, and Stanton.
If Stanton gets right, which I have faith that Stanton is going to come back. Like, he'll, again, like, I don't really have much reason to not have faith in like him because he's been one of the few who actually shows up when it matters the most.
Right. When he's not injured.
Yeah.
Again. So but yeah, I'm looking forward to a fun second half. I'm looking for playoffs.
Yep.
Would be fun. It's a long, we still got a couple months.
Still got quite a ways to go, but
It's a marathon, not a sprint, they keep telling me.
yep.
And yeah, I kind of personally I wish the season would end today, but hey. Yeah, but hey, what are you gonna do? Any football news?
No, nothing.
All right.
Nothing. to
Still
speak
July,
of.
ladies and gentlemen.
I guess like the Kadarius Toney thing that's been happening. Although I don't want to bring up Kadarius Toney. It's like that's what he wants. He wants people in New York to talk about him and talk about like the beef that he has with the fans. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give him that. Again, we're grateful for his contributions in the Super Bowl against the Eagles, and we're grateful for the return that ended up getting us Darren Waller. So
Yeah. MLB draft. The Yankees grab anybody of note. Did you keep track? I don't even know where they came up in the draft order.
I know
but
they drafted like a short. I even forgot his name. The MLB draft doesn't interest me because we're not gonna know like where these players are making waves in the prospect system
Right.
until like a couple years after they're drafted. So
Yeah. And I think Orioles picked 17th overall, so which was weird. A double-digit like draft pick.
it was like when like the Devils didn't have a first round pick.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, right.
like when the Giants drafted super late in the draft this year, I'm like, oh wait.
Yeah, this feels weird. So who knows if they'll pan out?
It's nice. At least in the NFL draft, it was nice to kick back and relax and just watch other teams be stupid for once.
It's a good feeling. It's a great feeling.
Sit there and be the fan who's sitting there laughing,
Right.
and asking yourself, what the hell are they thinking?
Right.
And texting other fans like, dude, what the hell is your team thinking? 'Cause that's what it was when Gettleman was Giants GM. They were like, what the hell is your GM thinking? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, you guys suck. And then it's like, yeah, I know. You don't need to remind me. It's like, I knew.
Nothing better than seeing another team make a pick and hearing the groans from their fans.
Yeah. when Daniel Jones got drafted, nothing will come close to the... That night was fun in its own right. Because, like, the reaction that Daniel Jones getting picked, like, everybody has a unique story about it. It was my dad and I were sitting watching the draft. I kept saying they were going to draft Daniel Jones because they're morons.
And they did.
And they drafted. I literally lost like control of my body, and my head flew head first. Of course, my head flew head first, but it was like my head just slammed into a pillow, like face first, and and I sat there for like a good few seconds, and my dad was speechless, and we were like, what the hell? And granted, there was a lot more profanity.
Sure.
Like we were not like and we were like, what the hell is he thinking? What the hell is Gelman thinking? And meanwhile, like my dad today is one of like the biggest defenders of Daniel Jones. And I'm like I like Daniel J. Dimes. I think he's a solid quarterback. He wants a playoff game. That contract, we'll see how it goes, but I, for one, like Daniel Jones. And like my dad was said, like bringing up Dave Brown. It's like, oh no, Dave Brown went to Duke, and I'm like, oh my god, like that's how I knew my dad really hated it.
Yeah,
because he brought up Dave Brown, like the Ray Handley days.
Yeah,
it's like those are not good times for your dad to bring up while talking about the Giants, as he's a Giants fan.
Yeah. All right. Well, preseason coming up quick. Thank God. Then we'll get into hockey preseason. Yeah, life.
Yeah, just like whenever the Yankees have a super bad loss, I'm like, dude, Devils hockey is coming back.
Yeah, it's coming back. Can't wait.
Devils hockey is coming back in 3 months.
Yeah.
It's like after every Yankee loss, I want the Devils to make a good trade so I can just distract myself and just tweet about that and talk about that on the show, because we're a lot happier when we talk about hockey as opposed to talking about baseball. At least I'm not happy talking about baseball. You're thrilled talking about it for the first time ever.
Well,
but,
winning makes me happy.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, duh.
Winning makes me happy. I'm just saying.
Duh, people. Again, dude, as George Patton said in the movie, I wouldn't give a hoot in hell for a guy who lost and laughed.
Right.
We hate losing. Losing sucks.
Yes, it does. Still, Yankees above 500. 7 games. But none.
I don't care about being above
playoffs.
500.
Playoffs. I know.
Normal teams are okay with being above 500.
I know.
Like, I have other fans who are like, dude, you're above 500. You've made the ALCS every year. Be grateful. It's like, yeah, but I see
it's not. That's below.
I see you laughing at the Yankees every single time they get eliminated in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
What is
my right?
What
but
is
yeah.
It's like, are we spoiled or are we chokers who can't buy?
Both.
Who can't buy rights anymore. So, but if we're chokers, how are the fans spoiled?
Good point.
If we're constantly put through constant playoff failure, how are the fans spoiled?
That's good. Well, yeah, at least you make the playoffs.
Were Washington Capitals fans spoiled before 2018?
I guess not.
Are Toronto Maple Leafs fans spoiled? No, no, no way you're thinking about that.
I mean,
believe me, dude. When the Devils were losing, it was more fun than being a Leafs fan.
All right, true. Yes. Well, bigger expectations, more passion. National sport and all. Yeah. I just feel bad,
I guess
man.
baseball is technically America's national sport.
Oh yeah, technically. I don't know if they're the best at it anymore, but
dude, because all these countries, like the Dominican Republic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know what the hell they're. Although I know Dominican food is it's got to be good.
Yeah. No, I just think they're brought up to be more passionate about baseball.
Yeah.
It's religion there, man.
Japan, oh my
Same
god,
thing.
dude, Japan.
Same thing.
Again, I always say if I ever find myself in Japan for any reason, I'm going to a baseball game.
Yeah, Tokyo Dome, man.
I don't like those things that they use. It's like
the thunder sticks or whatever, and everyone they got chants for everybody.
Yeah,
I would love to see that one day.
I would like to see Yankee Stadium come up with a derogatory chant for Brian Cashman. I want nothing more. I will go to Yankee Stadium if there's an organized a berating of Brian Cashman. If there is a 40,000 plus people fire Cashman chant at Yankee Stadium, I will buy a ticket to go to that.
Okay.
No, the Oakland A's, although I can't. Although comparing the Yankees to the A's is insane. But, dude, the A's are so bad that the Yankees threw a perfect game against them. But
Domingo. Yeah.
But, yeah, similar to what A's fans did. It was, letting our displeasure be known and have it be documented at the national level. Have national outlets like tweeting about our like chant of saying fire Cashman. And again, I don't care how other fans might react to us being like quote unquote spoiled. Hey, geez, you're over 500. You should be more grateful. I hate that term so much. I hate when
Listen,
people...
that's coming from guys like me whose teams are never at over 500. So, I'm just saying.
The standard is different.
Yes, I realize that.
You get a good laugh out of watching the Yankees get blown out by Houston every year. Don't lie.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Did I laugh when I could have gone to an ALCS game for $40? Yes. Because no one wanted to see.
Dude, you were texting me.
I remember. Like, let's go.
I was like,
dude, I'll buy the tickets. $40, man, for a playoff ticket.
I was like, no. I was like, dude.
Those are like lower deck, short porch tickets. $40 for the playoffs. Would have been fun. Well, they won that game too.
No, the Yankees got swept. No.
Oh right,
the Yankees got swept.
That's right, they didn't win that game.
That was the game the Yankees got eliminated.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, it would have been fun for me.
It would have been fun for you.
I had a great time.
I would have gotten us kicked out of the stadium.
Probably.
No, I am too unhinged to bring to that particular game.
Environment. Okay, fair enough.
Because most of the people, although Yankee playoff games are filled with more like real diehard fans as opposed to regular season games.
Sure.
Like I went to a Yankees Red Sox again, the same game that I brought up earlier. Like the people who were sitting behind me, like in our nosebleed section, where all the diehards usually sit, there's a bunch of British tourists behind me who are calling runs points. And I scored a couple of points. Yeah.
Yes.
I swear to God, I almost looked behind me and I'm like, they're runs. They're runs. I get you're not from around here.
Hey, English. They're called runs. Yes.
In this country, we call them runs.
Right. Does this look like cricket to you? No.
This is not. They're not playing cricket.
Right.
They're playing baseball.
A real sport.
We found out that we didn't want to play cricket 250 years ago.
Right.
We found out that we didn't like cricket so much, so we threw a bunch of our tea into Boston Harbor. We didn't like that.
Right. Yeah. All right, so I guess we're not going.
We measure by inches in this country.
Right. Well, if these two teams meet in the playoffs, Yankees Orioles, yeah, I think we need to.
If it's at Yankee Stadium,
You'll go.
We have to go to a game.
Okay.
If it's at Yankee Stadium, we should.
Deal.
Because going to Yankee Stadium from Iona is super easy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna subject you to the bleachers. In a playoff game,
I'll sit in the bleachers. They'll be cheaper.
In a playoff game, that's a safety risk for you.
I'll sit in the bleachers next to the Orioles bullpen. That'll be a little safer.
No, it's not safer. It's worse in right field.
I can take it, man.
Right field is where the real bleacher creatures are. The left field bleacher creatures are pretend.
Okay.
They're pretenders. The bleacher creatures are in right. Near the opposing bullpen, where they... No, wait, it's the Yankee bullpen.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Left field is the opposing bullpen.
The little left center.
Yeah, the left, the one of the biggest gaps in baseball.
Yeah, I sat there once. It was fun. I wore Orioles.
Yeah, because you were in left.
I got heckled. Of course.
You were left. If you were in right, you would have gotten beer thrown at you.
Probably. That's expensive beer. It's a lot of.
Yeah, they'll still throw it at you because they're drunk idiots who have been drinking since batting practice.
Good point.
They've been spending $100 on beer, and they're going to spend even more money on an Uber.
Good point. It was fun talking to you.
And they're going to spend even more money bailing themselves out of jail. That's how it works.
Yeah. It's fun talking to the guys in the bullpen, though. So I'll send the bleachers. They're cheaper tickets.
Wait, you talk to guys in the bullpen?
Yeah, the coaches, a couple of the relievers, between innings. It was cool.
It's like, hey, how you feeling about it?
Hey, you feeling good?
Were you feeling loose?
Yeah, great inning yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, you look great yesterday.
Hey, Cano, great job. Yeah.
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 And then I'd be right next to you, and I'd be like, dude. I'd be staring at him like, are you kidding me, dude? Like what the...
Yeah.
It was like when I was eating lunch with my friends who were Ranger fans, like on the day of Game 7.
Yes.
Like every like whenever we parted ways for the day, we always said like, I wish nothing but the worst.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
we keep going. I'd be respectful about it. It's like, hey man, like if we struck up a conversation with a bunch of Oriole relievers, I'd be like, I wish nothing but the worst for you in this outing.
Like, all right, thanks, kid. Then go and strike out the side. Yeah.
And then I'd look at him in the bullpen. I'd be like, God damn it. Although, do relievers go back to the bullpen, or do they?
No, I think they go back to the clubhouse. I believe.
They go back to
Yeah.
They get their ice on their arm and everything.
Yeah, right. The massages.
Although during a playoff game, they probably like sit in the dugout and like watch everything
Oh yeah,
happen.
yeah, I would. I would for sure. Well, hopefully this happens. To make it happen, we just manifested it.
Do Yankees Orioles in a playoff series in the Bronx? That would be amazing.
Yeah. I look forward to it. Let's make it happen, guys. Let's make it happen. You got anything else?
Let me see if there is any like absolute last second news.
Okay. Let's see. Breaking news, everybody. Any breaking news? Yes, if not, no baseball for 2 days. I kind of like this 4-game break, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean...
The following baseball is a chore in and of itself.
It is.
Like, you gotta be tuned in every now. Although, I don't need to watch. I can just look on social media.
No, the baseball?
Yeah. It's like, do you think I can sit through 9 innings of this every game? No. Like, I'll tune in for like a couple innings here and there, but like I can still follow the team like on Twitter and all that.
Right.
Although I'm still like, I pay more attention to the team than most people.
Right.
I pay attention to the team enough to talk about it on here and still have a clue of what I'm saying.
Yeah. You know you love it.
I'm more knowledgeable in baseball than I am knowledgeable in Rocket League, and that's like my main podcasting
that's huge.
sport.
It's huge.
Although I was watching like the RLCS major, like that happened in Boston. This kid Zen is 16 years old,
and he's wiping the floor with everybody.
Yes, 16. He plays for Vitality.
Yeah.
I think it's like a French organization. And like this kid is 16, dragging the best teams in the world through the mud. And it was insane.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, well, your big affiliations with Dignitas, but Dignitas hasn't been any good, and they used to win. Like Dignitas, like a few years ago,
I remember
was like the best team in the world. Like they won, like I think RLCS Worlds in like 2019.
Yeah.
But although my knowledge is more on like the collegiate side.
Right. Well, I mean, you're calling games. So.
Yeah, I know more about the MAC Rocket League than a lot of people.
Yeah.
Actually, no, most people in the world don't even know what the hell the MAC is. And here I am calling games and meeting players.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Like, the best part about
going to Atlantic City.
The best part about Atlantic City was chopping it up with other players.
Yeah.
Like when I met the people from Maris, I'm like, oh dude, you're so and so. Oh, dude, you're a hell of a player, man.
Yeah, thanks. Great job.
I remember I said, and it was so funny. Now I didn't know this little bit of trivia at the time, but when I was calling the final between Iona and Fairfield, Iona, my school, I think it was after game 2, and we got swept. It was an annihilation.
Yeah.
And the players will be the first ones to tell you that. Like I'm so proud of how they hold themselves accountable. But I said, like, after game 2, I said, like, I hate saying this about my school because, like, these are my friends and, like, the players that I communicate with. I said, like, this is the worst that they've ever looked. And little did I know, The school president was in attendance.
Oh,
The school president was sitting next to the head coach of Iona Esports, and my friend told me that afterwards. I'm like, oh,
thanks. Great.
Thank God our League of Legends team ended up winning.
Oh, cool. All right.
So the vibes would have been so sour heading home.
Right.
Oh my God.
All right. Zen. I'll check it out.
Zen.
Check him out.
Just watch his highlights. Let's look up Zen highlights. He
Yeah.
is at a whole new level. Although again, my expertise is at the collegiate level. Although I should brush up on RLCS stuff because that's what I want to do. I can't just be calling although CRL, the CRL world is a big deal every year. There are majors for that and whatnot. There are some, although dude, NA is falling off in Rocket League. All of the top orgs are in Europe.
Yeah.
All the teams that win are in Europe. Dude, even the college that won the collegiate championship was from Europe. It was the first time an EU school won the collegiate championship. They beat the team that I actually called an Iona game, against the team that they ended up beating. Fisher College.
Yeah.
They're considered the best Rocket League school in North America.
No.
And I called a game between Iona and them, and we got curb stomped.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
All right. Anyways.
Enjoy the All-Star break, everybody.
Done with that tangent. Anyways.
And good luck in the second half, my friend.
Yeah.
See you hope to see you in the playoffs. Hope to see you.
Same to you as well. Good luck for your team.
Yes.
Anyways, from Ming Chen and a Shared Universe podcast studio, I am Cameron Woolley. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, stay classy, New Jersey.